Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nioh 2. Hi, I'm Neo. That is not actually a Matrix reference for me. That is a reference, and I get more and more indulgent as I do this hobby longer without actually finding anything resembling mainstream attention. But I back when the Cosby Show was like a fondly remembered family sitcom and not like something that nobody really knows what to make of anymore because there's nothing objectively wrong with the show other than the horrors associated with the star. It used to be on syndication in my local, independent channel, which I don't even know if that channel still exists. But they would have an ad for the Cosby Show, and one of the little clips they would show was Theo trying to impress a girl by going, "Hi, I'm Theo." Like, the joke was he was talking normally, and then he sees a cute girl and immediately starts going, "Hi, I'm Theo," in a much, deeper and more masculine voice. And that's one of those little random things that always stuck with me. "Hi, I'm Theo. And now I'm bringing it to you as part of Nioh. More precisely, Nioh 2, where, God, what is happening in the plot at this point? Yeah, it's the Psycho. We're trying to take the Temple of Hongonji, which is a famous incident in the history of Nobunaga. I think it's more than anything else, as far as my understanding, this is why he has the nickname Demon King, because he showed no mercy in burning down the Temple of Hongonji and killing all the monks inside, who, even though they were his enemies and they were fighters, and to a modern audience it would be like, well, why would he treat them any different? They were still monks. See, that's some bullshit. The cannonball goes right through the guy I'm fighting. Yeah, that's kind of weak. Oh, the thing I could interact. I was like, what was it I could interact with there? Oh. DualShock battery level low. It must have misentered somehow, because just a minute ago when I started it was showing fully charged. So it probably didn't register properly, so that's dumb. So it looks like Snake Lady detected us. So part of what's going on over here, I don't know, there's like a guy ground level who's like murdering everyone. I completely forgotten what happened last time, because it's been more than a week since I've played the game. So those attacks tend to deplete your ki more than they damage you, but that's still pretty dangerous. I think it might have been this lady that killed me last time. Or maybe I beat her and died to the next thread, but got really confused by the camera there, so thanks for that, camera. She's so close to being done, but not quite. Yeah, that's basically what happened. Like, I had her completely killed. I'm like one hit away from finishing her off. Then she completely depletes my stamina and just drains all of my hit points with one set of attacks when I've got no... It's ki, it's stamina, whatever you want to call it. So that kind of sucked. They killed that little fucker before he could turn into a full-size monster. And this is another one of those levels where, I mean, from a gameplay perspective, it just depends on how much you care about lore. I tend to care about whether the story makes any sense. And this whole sequence really doesn't, where you've got these two... I guess the story now is... it's like an accepted part of the story that all these... some of these people are working with Amrita monsters, but they still follow this thing where they kind of don't intermix, but then they kind of do. Like here, we've got this tiny little bridge, which is guarded by human enemies, but on either side of it is an area that's completely controlled by yokai. Well, for the first time ever, I might actually... Oh, no. Not going to work out. Because I've been knocking this guy to his death and not getting to collect any kind of loots from him the last several times. Let's just go ahead and get this going, even though it's feels like overkill for one of these enemies, but... Guess I got too close. Thought I had evaded there, but she angled her attacks differently than I was expecting. Yep, knew you were going to do that. Yep. Try to avoid a situation where I'm down to like... where she's almost beat and I don't quite finish her off. Though that appears to be exactly what's about to happen. Okay. Will gladly be turned into a monstrous... whatever she was saying there. I kind of missed a bit of it. But something going on in the next room where I probably need to be ready to go. Sure sounds like it anyway. Never mind. Well, hold on. So I got all these cool extra things applied here. Apparently it wasn't time for them yet. But maybe I can find my way to where I need them quickly. Here we go. Oh, he's fighting, we might actually get his help. That's, Katsuie, isn't it? Yeah. I think the monkey is my sidekick. That is a shame. He mentioned Nobunaga for sure, but they didn't bring that into the translation. Cool. Katsuie is going to fight with us. That should be pretty significant, actually, to how difficult some of this is. That guy's never going to forgive Nobunaga. I would like to see if we can get to get back to a prior save point with Katsuie. It'd be very handy if we could. But yeah, I'm all powered up, so I'm glad that I found that guy, who seemed to be kind of a plot enemy. So I took a hit there, but Katsuie helped me out. And it looks like I can't get back to where I was, so I'll use Katsuie to help clear some prior path. And I do see a Kodama up ahead some ways on the map. And I'll hope he's patient with me as I try to get my hands on them little doodads. Got more of them coming at me than I meant to. And Katsuie doesn't seem to have followed me. He might be up above, refusing to drop down into the demon pit here. All of my stuff is worn off here, and I'm dead. Well, give me an elixir or something, you jerk. It's like, what are you doing? Pull yourself together. Stop being dead. I mean, you know, if he got KO'd... Okay, I'm getting a lot of... God damn it. I'm getting a weird delay, and I'm trying to make sure now that my recording is still working properly. And it does seem to be, so... Hopefully that was just nothing. It was odd. He just let me kind of come right up to him and start hitting him. I was like waiting for him to do an attack that I could evade roll towards and then hit him up close. But he just kind of kept staring at me. But I knew he had detected me because he went... Oh, he's over there fighting. Nice. I better get over there and help him. It's like, sorry, Katsuie. He told me to pull myself together. I did it. I just needed a second. Nice job, Katsuie. I kind of wish we were working for him instead of Hideyoshi. You know, Hideyoshi is in, like, all of the games that are about this time period feature Hideyoshi. He's usually portrayed in a pretty positive light. Katsuie, it's hit or miss whether or not he shows up. Like, he had no part in the Spirit of the Sonata games because he's dead before he ever really... There's any kind of contact between the Sonata and Hideyoshi. So he just wasn't going to drop down from above. But he's willing to fight with these enemies. He's just not going to, like... He's not going to do any goofy jump down from above when he doesn't know for sure that he can get back up. And I can respect that. Did you get yourself paralyzed? Oh, you little goof. Okay, well, if you did, you fixed it in the meantime. These yokais aren't from around here. They're some kind of out-of-town yokai. I disapprove. Anjin! Stop messing around with those little guys. I know Anjin was the name of the guy from Nioh 1. Never mind. I goofed up. I messed up, okay? Give me a break. Alright, so that's... So interesting. Like, anti-yokai demon mask lady, Mumio, I guess her name was... She said, I'll find you later. But now we're fighting with, like, a totally different person who's helping us out. And that's a mechanic I like. They used it very sparingly in the original Nioh. I kind of like it when you have a little friend who helps you beat up yokai. So I tried to sneak up. The game was not into that. Even with his help, she can still do this little shrieky thing and just completely wipe out all of my keys, so I have to be careful. She wipes out your key, she basically finishes you off very quickly. I never felt so alive, he says, as she impales me. I'm together, man. I just need you to take her off my back for a second. See, I'll bow off slightly to your side there to show that we're buddies. Okay. I think this is the path forward, right? Yeah. I got a little turned around during the fight. This is the way we want to go. Somewhere over here there is a Kodama. Take a hike, you little fecker. Oh, I thought I heard the sound of a shrine as opposed to a single Kodama, but it was just the end of his I'm a Kodama taken off sound effect. Take off, you hoser. Ah, this might be leading us back to the beginning of the level. I'd actually be okay with that, because it would mean we could get to a shrine. And a nice, easy spot from which to, Man, the points are starting to pile up. I thought I'd lost him for a second. I thought I'd lost you. Never leave me again, Katsuie. I always want to be by your side. Boom. Well, somewhere down here is a Kodama. And I do like to find those adorable little fellers. And I am gonna... Okay, I hope I don't have sound sync issues in this video, but I am still having little odd... random... Well, Katsuie, you gotta be able to dodge cannonballs, man. That's a basic skill. You say, don't you go over the edge there, Katsuie. Nice. Now we can do the Nioh fishing minigame. There's two birds. There's definitely a Kodama around here someplace. Can hide in behind the boat, or... There we are. Making good Kodama progress, and I'm greatly relieved anytime I find... Now we can get all the way back to the beginning of the level. So it will be fairly doable. At least a section at a time, if not the whole map at a time, to clear the place out so that we can kill whatever needs killing. Yeah, the water diet's not really recommended by nutritionists. Is this... Nope. Thought it might have been a path. It wasn't. Katsuie's like, pull yourself together. Why can't your drowned corpse fight? Wuss. And Katsuie died. I mean, I believe Katsuie just spawned in the water, didn't he? I don't think the plot's going to allow that, but Katsuie appeared to spawn in the water or directly over the water and fell to his death. Yeah, he just kind of appeared directly over the water, landed in it, and was gone from the universe forever. And that doesn't really help anyone. I suppose it might help Oichi, who, well, spoilers. For anyone who doesn't know the history, they are going to, they're going to get into that, I'm sure. The final fate of Oichi is somewhat entangled with that of Katsuie. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how this game handles it, because it's an interesting topic for me. But since I'm now suddenly respecting spoilers, even though I've played like 6 games on this channel, which all cover how Oichi's life ends, I'm just going to be coy about it here in case you like Nioh and not Samurai Warriors and don't know. Because Nioh 1 was set after pretty much all the characters I'm talking about right now were already gone. Okay, Katsuie. If you're suddenly going to get real aggressive about charging forward, this wouldn't be a terrible time. I have to say, this would be a great time for Katsuie to take it upon himself to attack that guy. And not always attack my target. Because that guy would have been firing a cannon at me while trying to fight his buddy. Yeah, you guys like it. I'm always fighting you when I'm outnumbered. Oh, he's not answering because he's dead. Okay, well, that seems fair. Oh, never mind. This is the path I went before. I thought this was like a new route. So the new route for us would be this way. This was the obvious path. The other one was the one that was slightly obscured by little boxes you can destroy. But, that being said, it was just a side path. Really? There's nothing in here waiting to ambush us? I'm kind of surprised. There's another... Open it from the other side door. Oh, okay. It's just another little shortcut zone. I had not noticed the door on... I had not noticed the door from the side you couldn't open it from, but it's a shortcut to get towards this. It's starting to feel like the end of the level, and I haven't found all the Kodama yet, so... A network connection error has occurred. That's... I'm also completely out of charge. More or less. Right, well... This video is fraught with technical difficulties, but it can at least get a fresh controller, even if I can't do anything about its network issue that it says it has, because, frankly, this just means I'll play in one-player mode. I mean, that's fine. This is a game that has some features that are only available when you're connected to the network, like the tea house, for example. But they're not critical. Oh, cool. I was wondering how I got to him without not being able to come back. And getting him all angry at us was a way to find out. Oh, I'm in stink mode, so that... Oh, actually, I'm almost, but not quite in stink mode, so that I did get full benefit out of that elixir. Greater good, what? Waist guard, okay. And I got an elixir back, so we're pretty much at full. As in, we didn't take any penalty for fighting that guy. Used an elixir, but got it back. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Alright. Got another Kodama. Every time I see one, I kind of vaguely hold out hope he's the last one. It did seem like there were quite a few to discover on this, and having split this recording, or bit level between 2 recording sessions, there's no way I'm going to remember how many are left. It's like a whole monster party over here. Cool, you had a stunned enemy, so he went for a super combo attack. So he's been eliminated forever. Or I guess not. I thought he was down for the count. I thought he'd gone under the water. Okay, this isn't good. Oh boy, almost died there. But I will be able to beat this guy and get Katsuie back. Well, why not? Why not praise me? I did good. Have you come here to bury me, not to praise me? Are you Triple H? Weak wrestling joke there. Bedrock Blaster. Watch out, Fred Flintstone. Actually, Bedrock Blaster sounds like it would be Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble's, like, tag team finishing move. I didn't even see what we were fighting, but... Oh, it's one of you, Kodamas. Let's see. Give it a soul core. Nah, I don't know what happens when you give them soul cores. Here's an accessory I don't really care about. I'm not sure what they do when you give them those. Hopefully it doesn't kill you. Spirit Stone. Okay, that was not a good trade, but whatever. But now we know, don't give them accessories. You give them armor or weapons, they give you a similar class of armor or weapon plus a lantern fruit. If you give them accessories, you get a Spirit Stone plus a lantern fruit, which really isn't that good a deal. It's pretty epic music, though, I gotta say. Okay, that was a trap. I almost fell to my death there. This is a tiny little bit of difference preventing you from Tepai the Water Stone. I guess because he sank into the water. Well, I definitely missed a Kodama. And I'm really not certain whether the end of the level is ahead or if it's just a... we're going to funnel you to this place to fight some kind of interim boss deal. But either way, I'm going to call it a video. And when we come back next time, we will do stuff. I'm Serious JG. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.